Hello, friends. Welcome to Managing Diabetics. Um, on this video, I'm going to show you guys uh, what is called diabetic fit. When you're having a nerve damage, if you're looking at this picture now that I'm sharing with you guys, this is the complication, the consequences of not controlling your sugar level. If you look at that toe, that toe is almost gone, and I believe it's going to be cut off. That is the consequences of a patient that is diabetic that has refused to take medication. Right? This person refused to take medication to control her diabetics. In total, she's in denial. And now, this is the consequences if you don't control your sugar level. If you're not taking your medication, if you are not keeping your sugar level as required, normal, and you allow it to go above all the time, looking at this picture is the consequences of a diabetic fit. And if this continues to go, she might end up getting amputated in order to save her life. So in my numerous videos that I've discussed with you guys, I've keep repeating that nerve damage, diabetic fit, all these are part of the complications that you can get if you're a diabetic patient. And I've continued to stress this many times that try as much as you can to control your sugar level. If you know those things they ask you to stay away from it, you have to stay away from it to be alive for the sake of you and your family. You wouldn't like your feet to be in this situation. This is a real picture. Okay? This person is in denial. She refused taking her medications. She doesn't take her medication at all. And now it gets to this. So when I say take your medication, your treatment very seriously, you got to take it very seriously. You got to take it very seriously. Follow your doctor's instructions in taking your medications. And those things that you are not expected to eat, stay away from it. You stay away from it, be disciplined, stay away from it, take your medications, do your exercise, reduce your weight, balance your diet, then you can live a normal life and avoid all this complication of getting your feet or your toes being cut off. Looking at this feet now, you can see the wound. The wound is not healing. There's an infection. If you look at the nails, you can see the nails have turned dark. This is an infection, and if you look at the feet is swollen up. So it's going to get to the extent that the only option for her to live is to get amputated. So that is why each and every time look at your feet to make sure there is no wound, there's no blisters. Touch your feet to make sure you can sense, you can feel it. If you are not feeling if you touch your feet and you are not feeling it, then it means your nerves are completely gone. You got to touch your feet from time to time, or ask somebody to touch your feet to make sure you can feel it. And make sure that you can, in your feet, when temperature changes like cold, hot, you can feel it. All right? That is why they encourage you to move around. Instead of sitting in one place, move around. Exercise your feet, exercise your legs, move around. When you move around, all those things are part of exercise. Taking a walk is part of exercise. You have to be physically active. Don't sit one place. You have to move around. Exercising, moving around, it helps in controlling your sugar level. Your heart, you're exercising your heart, your heart, all your body is working. These are all the healthy living styles that you have to encourage within yourself if you're a diabetic patient. You got to be disciplined in your treatment of your diabetics. There is no two ways about it. When you're a diabetic patient, you got to be disciplined about it. There is no two way. There is no shortcut. If you take a shortcut, then you are just getting close to your grave. And I've stretched it so many times in Africa, whereby a herbalist will tell you that I have a cure for diabetics, and then you foolishly follow that diabetic herbalist, and then he give you one mixtures, and you keep taking. At the end of the day, you are going to end up in hospital. And do you know when you're going to end up in hospital? When your organs are failing you, when your kidney, your livers are failing you, because you've been taking something that you don't even know the amount of toxins inside them, and then you finally end up in hospital. By that time, it's already too late. There is no cure for diabetics. You can live and manage with it. And the only way to live and manage with it is to listen to your doctor's instructions, your dietitians, follow their instructions. What you're supposed to avoid, you avoid it. Less carbohydrate, more fiber. All right? Avoid anything that contains sugar. And I have to re-emphasize again, even if the content, the labeling says that this is 0 sugar in it, look at the carbohydrate content. Because that carbohydrate, once it gets into your system, it converts it to sugar into energy. So you are still, instead of solving the problem, you are still making it worse within yourself. So that is why I said, if you understand the basis of diabetics, what you expected to do, you can live a normal life. So looking at this fit now is those complications, the consequences of ignoring your sugar level, allowing your sugar level to linger high at all times. The more your sugar level is high, constantly high, is causing damages. You are giving it more fuel to cause more damages to your organs. And that is why the stress is enough that reduce your sugar level to normal at all times. Don't allow your sugar level to spike up consistently, because the more it remains high, it is causing more damage to your organs. Slowly, you end up in the hospital bed that you will not be able to return back. So I'm sharing this image with you guys to remind you guys about the complications of diabetics, that this is a diabetic phase. And I hope, looking at this picture, this is going to inspire you to be disciplined in the treatment of your diabetics. If you don't want to fall into this category, to have your foot being chopped off, or your hand being chopped off, or go blind, then do the normal thing, and then take the treatment of your diabetics very seriously. Do not play with it. You are fighting for your life, and for the sake of your family, you need to live for the sake of your family. All right, so that is why I just want to drop you guys this short video. So this is the complications of diabetics when you allow your sugar level to remain high at all times. You develop this infection in your feet when you get wound that cannot heal in time. Because what I've said in my previous video is that as a diabetic patient, your wounds doesn't heal normally at a regular time, because your immune systems are low. It's going to take a longer time than a normal person for their wounds to heal. And once you have an open wound for a longer period of time, there is a potency, or danger that infection might go into it, that's going to cause you more problem, that's going to lead to this kind of wound you're seeing on the feet, that's going to lead your foot to be chopped off, amputated. So in order to avoid amputations, control your sugar level at all times, and avoid blisters, wounds in your feet. Any kind of wound, avoid falls, because your wounds doesn't heal properly in time. It stays open for a longer period of time, and that's the chance of you getting an infection. So at all times, avoid falls, avoid wound. Check your feet to make sure you can sense your touch. Check your feet to make sure there are no wounds that you don't know about. Check your feet to make sure that your feet can sense temperature changes. All right? And anytime you are feeling that burning sensation in your feet, know that your sugar level is high. So try to bring it down, because the more you keep having that burning sensation, it's damaging your feet. So once you see it burning, it means your sugar content is very high. Look for something, look for a lemon, look for a ginger, look for a garlic, crush it to knock it down. Or take your tablet. So friends, this is what I want to share with you guys now. To be cautious of your treatment. Take it very seriously. Do not play with it. It is very, very important that you guard yourself against any injury that is going to lead you to have this kind of wounds, that's going to lead your leg to be amputated, or your hands, or any part of your body to be amputated. All right, so once again, I thank you guys for watching this video. Share and subscribe to my channel. Invite your friends to join the community. We are growing fast. As of today that I'm shooting this video, we are at about 14,000 followers. So this is catching up. Let your friends join the community. And I do appreciate for all those that are giving me support to make this be a reality. So, and once again, I'm still pleading, if you've not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please kindly go to my YouTube channel and subscribe. If you're only on Facebook and you're not subscribing to my YouTube channel, then you're not doing justice. If you like my content, what I'm dropping, and the inspiration you're getting from it, kindly join my YouTube page. Go to my YouTube with the same name and subscribe. All right, you will find most of my videos on YouTube, the same name, Managing Diabetes TV, and then you're going to find one of my videos and it's going to take you to my page for you to subscribe. There is a link on my Facebook page there for YouTube. You can click on that link and it's going to direct you to a YouTube page to subscribe. Okay, so once again, I thank you guys for watching this video, and I hope that you guys are going to learn a lesson from this and get inspired to live a healthy life and make sure that this kind of wounds does not come to you. So once again, I thank you guys for watching this video, and stay tuned for the next video that I'm going to be dropping. You guys are going to like it. All right, drop me a comment at the end of this video. Once you watch it, you like it, drop me a comment. That inspired me to drop more content. Goodbye.